Everyone has a favorite Pokemon type. Mine is Fire, because it's got some of the coolest Pokemon, including a few of my all-time favorites, as well as it's just cool as crap. I'm in the company of many cool trainers: Blaine, Flint, Kabu, and Flannery. However, only one person really got it right: Steven. Steel is so OP that it is stupid. I mean, as of Gen 6, it has 10 resistances, 1 immunity, and only 3 weaknesses. Prior to Gen 6, it actually had 11 resistances. But when Fairy was introduced, they dropped the Dark and Ghost resistances and added Fairy. I guess to balance it, but still, it's left with 10 resistances. For reference, the type with the second highest amount of resistances is Fire, with 6. 6, just a little more than half of Steel's 10. But it makes sense, right? Like, how do you beat Steel? It's pretty tough. There's a reason we build buildings out of it. I mean, not even jet fuel is hot enough to melt steel beams. But it's not invincible. I mean, you can blowtorch it, right? Enough heat will melt or temper it, so naturally, fire is a weakness. But have you tried to punch steel? I did. It doesn't really work. So naturally, fighting is resistant. Oh, wait. It's super effective? Why is that? Hello? Yes? Gamefreak. Why is fighting super effective against steel? Oh, balanced? You call this balanced? Okay, yeah, no, whatever. Okay, thanks, yeah. Oh, and what about those scarlet and violet bugs? Then ground is super effective, but, I mean, this kind of makes sense. Steel comes from the ground. Earthquakes can drop steel buildings. I mean, in my head, this really makes sense, but I don't really know why. But that's pretty much it. Normal is just soft, so it can't really do much. Resisted. Birds can't do much against steel, so resisted. Ever thrown a rock at steel? Doesn't do much. Resisted. Bugs are just kind of weak in general, so resisted. Urban sprawl is a thing, so resisted. Steel resists psychic because I don't know. Resisted. Also ice? Resisted. I guess dragons are killed by swords? Resisted. And I guess the same logic goes for fairy types? Resisted. And then poison is just completely immune, which kind of makes sense because, you know, no living parts in steel. But aside from the type matchup, a lot of steel types also have amazing defensive stats. It's like Gamefreak decided they just wanted one type to not be able to be damaged by anything. Offensively, it's not terrible. Super effective against 3 types: rock, ice, and fairy. The fairy advantage is huge, and actually I think like half of what makes it good competitively. But it's got some pretty dang good moves too. Iron Head, Gyro Ball, heck, Gigaton Hammer. And then all of those legendary signature moves from like Gen 6 or 7, I think, but I don't remember those exactly. And some of the designs are sick. Aggron, Ferrothorn, Empoleon, Klefki, Lucario, Metagross, Dialga. It's just stacked. They look hard AF, and they just embody the classic archetype of roided out animals or items that just absolutely did not need roids in the first place. Honestly, I might be a little biased. I do think Steel type's pretty sick, but some of this stuff is just absolutely nutty. But I mean, Steel is defensively OP as all get out. Honestly, if you have any contacts at Gamefreak, hit them up. Let me know what they're thinking, because I just have no clue. Thanks for watching. I've been Chap Attack. Have a great day.
I'm drinking instant coffee again to stimulate my mind. So please don't ask me how I've been, 'cause I'm doing fine.